Hello everyone and welcome to another session of Shadow Empire, where I'm very happy that I selected the color purple because it actually looks kinda nice against the desert. And it's popping up more and more out of the place, sometimes a bit different shade, but that's a kink to be worked out. But yeah, actually I might even start trying to push a little bit. Let's use the militia to get us around, and maybe you guys will be able to get it done. Oh wow, that was surprisingly effective. Good, good. If I try to attack with just the militia and the jetpacks, guys, then I could use infantry for something more important. Oh wow. Jetpacks just showing their worth. We managed to regain this derelict ancient bunker. Okay. Always need to get more tech. You guys might be able to just bully those guys forward, to be honest.
Do it now!
Oh, there's just tracks over here? Okay, so yeah, you guys are going to be able to push quite easily. And there shouldn't be any more people from marauders over here, so... yeah, we're just going straight west. Yeah, about to meet in the middle with those guys. Let's see, strategic map. Yeah, we control about more... No, wait, this is not us. So with this, we'd control more than half of the planets. I don't know, I guess I would call it South Pole. I was about to call it circumference, but it's... technically speaking, it's the South Pole. Kind of. And yeah, there's much more non-aligned forces in this direction, which is a bit more annoying to push through, because you need to eliminate a lot more units. And let's see the reports. National budget allocations. Is there anything I could cut? Because I would kind of want to increase the boost to Economic Council. I could catch you guys by one over here. Wait, who did I cut? Supreme Council. I think Secret Service can go down. You guys can go down a little bit as well. And all of this. And yeah, 4%, so almost 25. It's 20% increase in the budget for Economic Council, so this should help them quite a bit. A lot of people are not going to like this. But it's not too bad, actually. City of Mika Mount, which is over here. The guys we don't have a war with, though they are the closest, and they're not a major. Security of zone teaches at least 38 points. You know, I like to make promises I can fulfill, and the problem is this is just really far. So, even though I really want to attack them, as it says over here, I just don't think I have the reach in the moment. Yeah, that's fine for the Model Council. We don't really have a priority for you guys to work on. We do have a new weapons tech, but that's... I don't think it's worth it to create a new model. I'm not in a rush to invest that much. I would want to have a few more troops though, to at least... missing 2500 is quite a lot. Okay, still spending that metals and industry, though actually I need to do something with my political points, because 150, that's way too much, and I think doing the archaeology effort could pay off big time if I got really lucky. So right now I have 30% to succeed. This is a science roll. Can I get something that boosts the science roll? I can. It's rumored this reader was actually brought by parents that arrived recently up my spaceship. And it's just rumored, but it still gives him a huge bonus. And the archaeology guy is Freck Fidget. Very sci-fi name. I want to check his age. 25. Yeah, so he's not dying anytime soon. Fist Autocracy Commerce. It's not going to be too big of a problem. And the reason I'm checking it this much because 3 fate points is quite a lot. But if I could, it's going to increase, basically double my chances to get something out of those cards. And getting an archaeology zone could potentially be massive. This is probably not a very smart investment, but I think it might be a very fun investment if it actually pays off. So, Freck Fidget, I'll find you. He is very loyal as well, which is pretty nice. Thank you for this honor. I made the rumors about you, but he's honored. And the question is, does it really matter which zone I pick? Maybe I want just to spam them over here. I'm not sure if... let me look at this exactly. It might depend on what ruins are here. In which case, there's most ruins over here and over here. So I will just make first roll over here and then over here. Yeah, nothing was found because he failed. And he succeeded. And found that there are no hidden finds. Sure. This is the extension, the prospecting push. Guess might as well. I should fire it in on some bigger territory. And no hidden resources left. Okay. Thank you for this help. Very nice. Do we just get the boom down? Who is panic almost? Probably I should.
Aye, aye, sir.
6,000 population. I still have a lot of political points left. Oh, this is going to be a good way to use it. Actually, it should help me with the promise I made.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, there's a max level, so might as well just spam it everywhere.
Aye, aye, sir.
And I think this might be helping for my promise. Yeah, 57, 56. It's actually not too bad. Where's my promise? Was it an urgent issue? Archaeology. Oh yeah, it just shows me all the ruins. And if they had any artifact then it would show me the ratio. And what potential artifacts could be there, I think, as well. Victory review, just out of curiosity. We do have a massive advantage over the Republic, though the raiders or the militarists are more or less even with us. So it will be probably decided in the war between the two of us. Which, if I wanted to end as soon as possible, I would just push for this war. Oh yeah, the Vans, it's over here. 31. Current or start of the turn, so I'm not sure. If I remember to check it, then I will. And if I remember, it's at 31 as well. So that's a lot of ifs. But actually, I think I'm done with this turn. 31. Focus Byzantic. The turns are getting longer, so it's a bit of a challenge. Yeah, it looks like the majors are just taking a long time doing planning their movements. And then the minors are fast and yeah. Still, it's not as bad as I was afraid it was going to be. High-speed machine gun, okay, that's... Wait. I thought combat armor was the last one that they could discover. Oh, it was from the first basic tech. We just got pretty unlucky that I didn't research it before. So now, out of curiosity, how do solar panels work? Depends on solar irradiance. Irradiance? That's how you read it, I think. And rainfall. Well, rainfall is definitely not something we have to worry about. I wonder if it actually shows me this 50 as an actual like default value, or is it for this particular tile? I think it might be just the default value. Luckily, they are very cheap to maintain. Just a few workers. And we do have a good amount of rare earth metals. So that's the good thing about depending on scavenging ruins for our metal income. We do get a lot of rare metals as a kind of side thing, which for the time being we don't really have a use for. And honestly, you know what? I might just spam solar panels in all of my cities. Just going to work a bit against my current plan of getting the huge power plant. So I think what I'm going to actually do is just wait a little bit. And if I start running into energy problems again, I will spam solar panels. But getting a one huge energy facility might not be a bad idea. I might also like work it with 50% production or something. And this might be actually the plan. Keep it the power plant as a reserve and hope the solar panel will work for some time. Yeah, I actually like this plan. We'll starting this many buildings at the same time is not fast. Let's switch this to like 50%, maybe 25% construction. So everything else gets built before that. We'll get a lot of oil. Yeah, that looks good. This militia unit, might as well start moving you home. This unit is actually surrounded, technically speaking. You guys go home as well. Let's get a bit more road. Yeah, and then I will have to go through dunes. How are we looking on attacking those guys? Not too bad. The only issue is I need to get someone on this mountain to make sure they are actually surrounded. Not sure how useful getting this buggy is going to be, but it's only minus 12% in theory. Well, did I lose leader again? Okay. Well, my leaders are not very lucky. Apparently it shouldn't be happening that often when the HQ is not involved in fighting, but well, sometimes it does happen. Probably should have attacked from a different direction. No, we are bullying them, so that's fine. What's this? The relic database, research bonus points. And you can try to push them back. Ah, those guys... And those guys got pretty lucky, I guess. Because we just destroyed all the rest of them. Not too bad when it comes to free folk marauders over here, so that's good. Yeah, all the construction, a lot of construction going on. But we're actually getting some quite efficient pushing. Now that I'm actually just building roads as I need them, it's helping a lot with exploration. And those guys got just stopped by the rebellion. Do I still need more workers? Oh yeah, I was supposed to stop all recruitment.
Yes, sir.
Because I just don't really need more people in reserve.
Affirmative.
You're incorporated, good.
Affirmative.
Yeah, sure, Secret Service, keep doing what you're doing. At this point, that's the question. Do we want hospitals or heavy industry? Heavy industry definitely would be very nice.
Yes.
But improving the quality of life for my pops. It's not pops here, it's just population. But, you know what I mean. So I need a lot more ammunition.
Copy that.
It's really important that I don't accidentally run out of it, because then it might take a few turns to actually fix that problem. And I really don't want that to happen. Okay. I mean, things are looking pretty nicely for the time being. This is going to be the next kind of war. Would you call it a colonial war? I guess technically speaking it would be a different continent, there's just no oceans. Yeah, it's going to be... In this game you're very often operating on the very edge of your logistical network. So logistics are always a problem, which is good in a way because logistics are just a huge part of the game in general. I'm surprised that those guys are just pushing at me so hard. And refolk. Got another archaeology card, so might as well try to use it. And militia.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, I forgot to check the promise. They're repeating it so much. And it's actually not... Oh, it's average security over zones. So solving this problem is kind of important, and I think I could do it by just building a bunch of barracks. Just getting more and more buildings going everywhere is not really ideal. Yeah, I think maybe what the problem with this is the allocations of goods. So for example, here you can see that they got allotted 126 metals, but they couldn't use all of them because they didn't have enough industrial points. And maybe in some other place they got enough industrial points, but not enough metals, and the game is just not spreading them perfectly. Actually, we are doing quite well on metals. I think power plant was actually using a lot of my production of that. And yeah, I guess solar plants need rare earth metals. I might as well get some barracks all over the place. Get my promise, because they might say whatever they want about me, but I do fulfill my promises. How did they get those universities? Did they research them? Now that I think about it, I thought I discovered them, but... What? Maybe I was researching them? Actually, there's a decent terrain for the buggy, so might as well continue using him. Them, I guess. The problem with the buggy is they use oil, which I don't have infinite amounts, and walking doesn't cost oil. Okay, finally you are free to continue moving forward. Petition in Pillet Stream. You guys are barely started to exist as a zone, and you want the petition?
Yes, sir.
Nah. The fell dog was a special on fire. Yeah, that's... I think you had some intimate skill, but... we need a new general for you guys. Merc. Yeah, military, that's way better. And you can see, even though I have so many points, 2 mercs and I'm out of political points. And having leaders is very important, so in case someone dies or something... Oh wow. Operation Command 28? 29. what I'm saying.
Order acknowledged.
Hey, really nice. Over here, just pure and simple push. You guys are just cleaning up.
Do it! Do it now! Mission accomplished.
Yeah, you guys didn't even have any units. And we're pushing into those guys as well. We're starting to run into a few problems with logistics to the north. It might also be... Oh, you guys... You know what? I don't have that many industrial points, but I might be doing the thing where I build a road over here and connect here and then just continue going. Yeah, I'm out of range over here. And this is also an issue that I need to somehow organize within my logistic network. I think the best way to do it, I don't have that much, but it might be just enough. Construct roads, dirt road. We go to 1. Why is it 40? Road construction 20. What? Ruins is more expensive? Road construction 12. $40. Huh? Road construction here it says 60. Okay, maybe it's like old tooltip. Okay, 120. I'm not going to have enough to do this shortcut, but I think this is going to be the way, because then all of my industries are on one road, so that no forks is always good. And also there should be a shorter distance as well, so longer range. I probably will need additional track network over here to support fight over here. That might wait till next turn though. I also need... Yeah, I'm out of machines.
Copy that.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, they slowed down a bit. This one unit of Marauders, I guess, messed up them a little bit. But they're quite huge. And I'm surprised. I would be surprised if the Republicans were at war with the farmers. They do spend a lot of time doing their turn, so I am assuming they're doing something. Decade of Fanaticism, which is really not that much. We got a corporation apparently. That's really important. Yeah, and I just spent all of my industry on construction. I'm constructing a lot of stuff. Granted, it would be really helpful to have it. We're still working on this ice mine. And we're having some worker problems as well. In some places at least, but it should be slowly working itself out, I think. And yeah, you guys, I will get you over here and then strategy move you. Where's my other car? If I check... No, it's OOB. Might be dead. Or maybe I just built one and the tank? I think this might be the answer. Yeah, and just keep it over there to not waste any fuel. Infantry is going to be perfectly fine, especially if the terrain was better, then I wouldn't mind using the Jeep to explore. But within the sand dunes, it's just, I don't think it's a good idea. A bit of a waste. Yeah, over here just no opposition at all. The farmers are not going to be a problem either. The only problem is going to be logistics, as always in this game. Okay, let's see. Iron Interior Council. Yeah, I think this works. I think we're a bit short on the administrative points for the government, to be honest. Those guys are protesting again. I could shove some troops there to make sure it's actually secure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there should be 10 to 1 advantage. Getting some fear. Yeah, that's because of the unrest, I suppose. Corporation control. 10, 10, 10. What does it do? Receive maximum control with minus 44. Oh, it's how much I control the corporation? Squeezes 0 credits out of private economy. Reduced by 0. My control is 49. They squeezed 8 over here. Yeah, look at the corporation is only just getting started. Yeah, okay. Just okay, so they are at war. This isn't really... Is it really changing the situation or not? Because the Republic is kind of a non-factor between us two raider factions. Especially like, if they take this, but I take 2 cities over here, then I'm probably ahead. I'm not sure how many cities the Republic has. But even, I think I have 2 at most. I might even have 1. Water deposit, really not important. Hospitals, nice. Militia project, cool. So, let's see. I think I should have enough intel on them to find out whether they are at war or not. War, yes. Okay. They have... They're even having problems against those fanatics, apparently. Okay, are my major rivals just going to collapse? Maybe they just moved all of their troops to the border and now they are struggling to really... They both love me so much. Okay, this is going to be interesting to see what ends up happening out of this, but this is... Wow, like, getting this good of a situation... What, did you just roll 3? Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
And 5. You need to roll like 20.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Roger
at least
that, sir.
now he's
Yes, sir.
rolling
Roger
critical
that,
successes,
sir.
which is less than I would get from 1 good before. Let's scout around the area. He's over there as well.
Roger that, sir.
I'll get some more teams. Good
Yes, sir.
intel over
Roger that,
there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Roger
let's
that,
find out how the planet is looking right now. Some weird stuff going on with those 2 major regimes. I guess I'm not going to be complaining. Let's bully those guys. Okay, there's just 1. No. There's 3,700. But I guess we're winning. Yeah, we're going to be reaching the edge of logistics on this road anyways as well. Still not quite, so I can continue pushing forward. But there's much further to any cities. I'm still totally out of any industrial points. I guess I will need more factories. Because now that is... Yeah, I guess that would be the bottleneck, because a lot of my construction is just solar panels, which doesn't cost any metals, but still uses industrial points. We are starting to get biofuel, which means our food reserves are going to be decreasing much faster, but we can tank it, we can gather some oil, or what I can do as well is lower production. Because we're good on fuel for the time being. And the barracks... What I'm going to be just focusing barracks for a little bit, because I want to get those done first to fulfill my promise. 7 turns left. It should be enough, I think. Also, it would be nice to actually have some industrial points in reserve. Because, yeah, right now I'm actually pretty low on ammunition. You guys at least are getting your food, so that's good. What's this? Oh, created a battery. Just free energy. That's really good. Really good random find, and this is going to be almost exactly the energy we need to support ourselves. Yeah, those two don't have any contacts with the Republic, so no one's going to be complaining if we just take them out. Yeah, I'm preparing to get the militia over here and actual troops on cities that are closer to the front line, or where the front line is going to be in the future. Incident with Peatfort, which is... Oh, it's Sonic. Rather unfortunate, embarrassing incident. National preserved some man in the pub where I was having a drink. Sonic. Sonic, what the hell are you doing? Oh my god, and he hates it a lot. And he's the governor, which... governors rebelling is a bit of a bigger problem than most other places. Roots in the old Galactic Republic wants all humanity to be equal and immortal. I didn't realize that the tooltips said what was their what they believed in. They hoard cash from private economy through their collections. Yeah, democracy doesn't sound like our kind of dudes. Okay, now not having any industrial points is becoming a bit of a problem. Actually, I'm going to slow down construction of those places as well. Because I want to fix this road problem and start extending this. Especially this. This is... Because now, not only is the road longer, it's also being forked over here. Our roads are totally forked, man. Other than that, it's pretty straight. I mean, I guess ideally, would it be better if those roads connected to this individually instead of connecting over here? I guess it doesn't really matter that much. This over here is not ideal, but... Yeah, actually looks like because I'm not really gaining that much army, nor am I doing some massive constructions in other places. I'm gained fanaticism. Combat armor, okay, finally. Bronze retirement. So if I had someone to retire, I could, finally, but a bit late. You guys are out of ammo. You guys probably shouldn't be pushing into the unknown on your own. Freefolk Cave. Plus 100 colonies, that would be really nice. And, I mean, we don't have any competition for it, so that's good. Anything important? Some wells, a collector cave, which is +1 machinery. That was pretty nice. Geyser turbine. And there's just a lot of nice stuff. A lot of free work as well. 40,000. If we get this, they will be eventually moving to our cities. Okay, so the Republic has one city. They have a lot of like small villages within the one area. So I don't see a good future for them, but at the same time, it appears that the militarist faction is kind of struggling to control their wide borders all over the place. Who are you? Another religious. There's a lot of religious fanatics on this on this planet. It's not ideal as well because that means there are more cities. There's a lot of minor regimes on this map. Like, considering this is a planet that's nothing but desert, a lot of people live here. But okay, I actually managed to get some industrial points. So I will be able to get a connection. I guess it's counting the cost twice because it's going through 2 tiles. It will be cheaper to go from north through the rocky plains, but it's going to be better for logistics to go like this. And now what I do is I demolish this and this. So now it's cut off from logistics, but in case I need this road, I am still able to use it, which might be useful. Stack you up, I guess. Oh, this new road doesn't have strategic movement. That's fine. And now this was already all I had, so I can get like maybe not even 1 tile forward. Man, I'm still missing industry more than anything. With this, at least I'm solving my current energy problems. I'm no longer on the clock. I will use the rest of my industrial points for a bit more ammunition. Let's stop you guys a little bit. There's a lot of stuff. Militia commemorative plaque. Nah, don't care about that. Your salaries are fine. This is fine. Staff council. You know what? This could go down a lot. This, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get more postures. But I guess I'm not really using them. I think now getting some OOBs, which is like kind of units you can recruit. So instead of having tanks and infantry in separate units, you can recruit them in one, which is usually you can get some better combinations depending on what you actually need to do. This is fine. I will need to talk with the military council because I'm not sure what they're doing and they actually have stuff to be getting done.
Standing by. Order received.
Yep. Get me some combat
Order
armor.
received.
This was the important part, and also you will need to change your priorities.
Received.
Even not like this, to be
Order
honest.
received.
CEO has an emergency. Erika Wu. A serious incident in Byzantium. Minor earthquake stabilized a minor factory. Serious incident, okay. Would have negative consequences for the people in the zone. Okay, you have my attention. We are not big on government stuff. But we might increase danger to gain meritocracy, which is... Wow, it's going to make a lot of people really unhappy. Okay, let's go government. We really don't want to make people unhappy. Okay, those are... The hedonists are coming in again. Decrease your ability to recruit soldiers. Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
Even though we encourage nipple rings, they do make it a bit more difficult to put on our actual armor.
Copy that.
And other stuff like that. I assume is the issue. And you guys need to wait a little bit. God damn it, man. I definitely will need to... I'm not going to click it right now. 4 turns to get more. Yeah, I guess I only have 2 of those industries building 50. It is actually being a bit more efficient. Oh, because the governor actually likes me. You heard it, Sonic? This is actually, yeah, this is actually giving me a penalty because Sonic hates me. You know what? I probably should do something about it right now. Let's see. Show me Sonic. The only guy from his own... Sonic has his own goddamn faction. Medal of Merit. Now what? Who deserves a Medal of Merit more than Sonic? No one. This is actually going to help with the problems with industry as well. Okay, this is a very weird game in a lot of ways. Like, technically speaking, it's not going to be that destructive, but you know, if they're losing population and I'm still gaining territory, and I will be gaining even more population if I grab those cities over here, I could win it even without fighting them, which would be a bit anticlimactic. But this is just really weird setup with just all deserts all over the place, just 2 major powers and a lot of miners. It's a pretty weird map. No volcanoes too, I hate no volcanoes. Dome breach in Byzantium again. Who's building our domes? Can we actually like get someone competent on this? Can we get someone from the farmer city? Because, you know, the raiders and religious fanatics, I don't really trust them to get things done. But okay, I think this is going to be it for this session. Let's quick look at the map. I'm not sure if this actually updates, even though I have intel, if this updates in real time. So for the time being, it looks like there's a bit of a snake going on over here. And a bit of a surround as well. Yes, still expansionist. But this has been going on for a while and it's not changing. So unless you guys made peace, which I assume you didn't. Actually, wait. Those nomads are halfway to the capital. Yeah, you guys are struggling. And they are pushing to the south, to the least relevant part, I guess. There's a good density. They got massive iron deposits right next to their capital. That's pretty nice for the Republicans. They still didn't really manage to get anything done. They didn't even like negotiate protectorate with the farmers over here, which is probably what's going to end up to lead to their downfall. But yeah, GG, and see you guys in the next one.